Hi, this is Callie from Liberate Justice Entertainment here with
Farooq.
What's up, guys? How are you tonight?
Good. Yeah, good.
Awesome.
Easy
Sounds
drive.
good.
Just a little 4 hours. 5 hours? 4 hours.
Yeah, you guys are up in what, Fresno?
Yep.
Yeah, that's quite a drive.
A little bit.
Right on. Well, thanks guys for making it out. We really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to seeing your set. Let me go around and ask, what's your name? What do you play in the band, and what are some of your influences? We'll go.
I'm Eric. I play drums, and my influences would be like Animosity or Chan or Red Chord, stuff like that.
Nice.
Phil Camacho. I play lead guitar, rhythm guitar actually, and my major influences would be Hatebreed and the Red Chord, Between the Buried and Me, and Despised Icon.
Right on.
Daniel. Pisces. Vocals. Big influence. Low Life from Oakland. Sworn Vengeance. Hoods. California shit.
Right on.
My shit.
Sounds good.
I'm Adam. I play bass. One of my biggest influences would probably be like Victor Wooten, Evan Brewer. Pretty much it.
Right on.
I'm Brandon. I play guitar. Some of my biggest influences would be the Red Chord, Every Time I Die, and 18 Visions.
Right on. Sounds good. Well, we had an interview in the past at a couple of Tough Love Fests ago.
Tough Love and a half ago.
Tough Love and a half ago. Are you guys looking forward to the next one that might be in this area? Are you wanting to play something like that? Or
Always. We love Tough Love and the folks that put that together. It's always been a positive experience with them. Those guys are real cats that are about what they do. You know what I mean? Anytime it's in California, we're interested in it because it's cool shit happening for the scene, and we're stoked on that. Whether we could be a part of it or not, we're just happy it's going on. Legit.
Right on.
Plus, we love drowning.
Yeah.
And you know, all those cats surrounding that.
Yeah, there's like a brotherhood and all that,
Yeah,
and
plus, I mean,
you guys enjoy it.
It's not just corrupted youth. You'll see other crews out there,
Yeah.
and everybody getting along and doing cool stuff and having fun.
That's great. That's great.
things.
Awesome. Well, you guys just came out with the new album, you were saying. How's the recording process been like for that? And what could you say to the fans that already know your music? Like, how would you compare it to your old stuff? Has there been changes or differences?
For this one, we were in the studio with Zach Oren of Castle Ultimate Shark Bite, brought in by Glacier Recordings, who put us in there. So they picked us up between our last interview and this one.
Yeah.
We got picked up by Glacier Recordings. And
Right on.
Yeah. The boss Keith said, hey, let's put out an album. But yeah, we got to go into this really nice studio in Shark Bite in, what was it, West Oakland? West Oakland. And, you know, enjoy the scenery and play in this fucking wonderful environment with great equipment. Zach is an incredible sound engineer.
Right on.
He's a genius. He's literally a genius. He's an actual genius. Like, we're not blowing him up. He's like certified genius. He's got the stamp. So just to get to be in his presence and be under his learning tree, along with Keith, leading the process was just a great experience. That next step for us, and it shows in our music. And so Heat came out last month, and we've got nothing but cool reviews from it. And fans of our old music like it because they say it does our live set justice.
Right on.
And to me, it feels like the next evolution of what we do. Like, every time we do something, we're just trying to be better and do it to the fullest. And this is that next step from the Truth to the Faction to Heat. It's just another step up. So the next one, we're hoping to just explode people's eyeballs and elbow drop them in the head.
I saw you guys play some pretty big shows recently. How was that for you guys? And also, you went on tour recently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Eight states in 11 days.
Awesome.
It's cool living in the car with my brothers.
Yeah, how was that like?
I mean, you know, we do it every year. And so, like, you know, we kind of look forward to it. This is our family vacation. We go and visit our folks in Pocatello and in Salt Lake and in Spokane. You know, we've had friends there every year. We
That's
go revisit,
awesome.
give hugs, take pictures, mosh, punch each other.
We were in Mile High City this year.
Yeah, we went to Denver this year, which is
Beautiful.
it was beautiful and tough. It was a drive. That was like one of the 12-hour joints. Yeah.
You guys did a 12-hour drive. Oh my goodness.
It's touring. It's
Worth
touring.
every minute.
Yeah, I know.
When you only get 11 days to be out, you got to make the most out of it. And I'd be damned if I'm gonna put us out on the road and play the same state 5-6 times. That don't rock for us. That's not what we
Yeah.
do.
So touring is something definitely in your future, right? Your near
All the time.
future. All right.
Every time somebody hits us up like, come to this state, we're not ignoring that. We're trying to figure out our infrastructure to get our asses out there, whether it's the East Coast, Australia, the UK, Japan, whatever it is. Like, we're doing everything we can so we can make sure that we go out there. We say, we coming for you. We mean that shit. We've been saying that since 2012.
Right on. Yeah, you guys have been around for a while. What was one of your most iconic moments, I guess, on tour, since you've been on tour for a few times now? Like what, either funny or like, did you meet somebody or?
Yo, every city's an adventure, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep. Getting to see the Tillotsons again.
Chill with the Tillotsons in Idaho, and the cool thing about Pocatello is it's a small city with people from surrounding areas. They all meet there, and they're locals. There'll maybe be 20 at a show on like a Wednesday, but every single one of those people are fully engaged and stoked and having fun. And like sometimes that means more than playing to 100 or 200 that are just there chilling,
Yeah.
trying to look cool, because they're at the show because everybody else is at the show. They're not at the show because they need that show. Like, we're kids from a small city that go to shows, went to shows as kids because we needed it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, we showed up because that was all we had. And so playing those small cities like that kind of reminds me of why we still do this shit, why we do all this sacrificing and
Yeah.
live out of our car and spend time away from our families and teeter on debt. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We do all
definitely.
that for those moments because there was bands doing that for us 10 years ago.
Yeah, and that's,
saying?
it's good to have this kind of outlet for the kids and stuff like that for younger people.
And then
who-
playing at Double Down Saloon was pretty dope too.
Yeah, that shit.
We didn't really know what to expect, but like, man, it was
Vegas.
live in there.
So the band before us was, were they like some like indie rock band or something? There's like some keyboards and too many guitar players and the guy with an acoustic for some reason. I don't know. They're cool dudes, but this is a punk rock bar. So there's a bunch of people like push moshing, but it was the same day as like these two like hacking conventions.
Wow.
So like the crowd was mixed. It was like a bunch of weekend warriors and like yuppies, but then like their built-in punk rock crowd. And they're all push moshing to this indie band. Like none of it made sense, but it was fun. It's like 1:30 in the morning on a Friday night. And there's this chick in there. She's like shorter than me. She's like 5'4". And like she's like fully punk rocked out. Like she's repping. And everybody else is push moshing, all these bros, all these little office workers, you know, these accountant looking cats are in there in their stupid shirts doing the push mosh thing. And she's in there too, and somebody push moshes on her, that kind of does a little elbow joint, and she turns to them and she squares up like Sagat from Street Fighter. Did you see this shit? And she's got the full rock and everything, and she starts throwing these like heavy bag combos on this cat, dude. And like complete with like the leg kick to finish. And so somebody would push and she'd turn on them and hit like 1, 2, 3, leg kick. And like these dudes were blown away because she's throwing these body shots at them.
Yeah.
She's not punching him in the face, which I guess is friendly. Like she, but she's like fully, I imagine her, the music's loud, but I imagine her doing the little, you know,
Yeah.
like the fighters do.
She's heavy bagging her.
Yeah. And so like after she throws a couple combos on a few of the dudes, like the guys are finally like keen to it, like, yo, what is she doing? You know, so the pit kind of devolves into this like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I mean? You're the chick right now, I'm sorry. Similar haircut. She was faded, she was fresh, dude.
Dang.
So he's like, you know, what the hell? And she's still got her, you know, she got her swag on.
Jeez.
The round hasn't ended for her, basically. And she's like, you know, and so like somebody pushes the guy into her. And so they go back to the moshing thing. And she looks up at him and she slaps him in the face.
Oh my
And all of
gosh.
his boys around him are all, oh! Nobody broke it up. And the dude just slapped her, like got slapped, and then looked at her and like was confused. And then she like laughed and like hugged him. And then they all started moshing, and then like the set ended soon after. It was the weirdest resolution. Slap, confusion, and she's like, ah, just kidding, like hugged him.
Oh my gosh.
And then she walked out, and our set was next. And luckily she was gone. But then during our set, one of the OG like security guys. That guy had to be in his 50s, no? Do you remember his name? Dude, he was so cool. He walks in during our set. There's a lot of mosh going on. I thought he was trying to like chill it out. Right. So we stop in the middle of a song, and he looks up at me. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Let's get going." And I was like, "All right." So we came back in on the song, and they all start moshing. He's moshing, and he gets lit up. Like, he was a big boy too.
Felt hard.
Yeah, he like got blindsided. Yeah, whole ground shook. This guy's playing on one knee because he had broke his strap.
Jeez.
Or somebody's strap. Oh, yeah, he shout out to Cutthroats. Is it Cutthroats? Shout out to Cutthroats. They let us borrow their bass for that one because Adam's the fucking destroyer. So that whole set was chaos. About 2 in the morning on a Friday night in Vegas.
Wow.
You know,
epic
tour stuff.
moments.
Tour stuff. You know
Tour
what I'm
life.
saying? Yeah, it's all good. That same security guard, to bring that to a full head, after he hobbles out, sits at the front, his shift is gone. These dudes are hanging out at about 4 a.m. afterwards. He goes in, right?
Yeah, he went in and he won 2 G's on the slots. He put like $20 down. He came out all happy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so after his shift, he throws a 20 and wins 2 G's, and these guys are like, "You should have stayed there and gambled." Like, it was his time, man. He had a bad night.
Right on.
He was on the clock. He got rocked.
He got knocked the fuck out.
He got put down. He was a good dude, though. So shout out to old man punk rock.
Well, where can people find your guys' music?
Everywhere. Spotify, iTunes, Bandcamp, Tidal, YouTube, bootlegs and legit. Last time I checked, when we came out with the release, I was kind of seeing where else it was on. There's a lot of Germany and Russian websites torrenting our shit.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So if you want to not support us, but still listen to our music, you know, you can go steal it. You know what I mean? Just make sure you tag us at least.
Right on.
Help me help you.
Well, is there anything you guys would like to say to your fans before you sign out?
Just thank you so much. We really appreciate you checking us out, giving us your time and your ear. So from like the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. We love you.
Dakota, I see you, Playboy.
Right on, guys. Well, this is Callie from Liberate Justice Entertainment signing out here with... Later, guys.
Soldiers, linemen, amigos, generals, citizens, put down for the others to rise. We'll be gleaning, then just leave us all to lose. Yeah. Touchdown, dancing in your face. You're still cheering them on.